More oftentimes than not, the ghost videos on the internet are clearly faked or at least explainable, but what is about to be shown will put these ideas into question. Here are what some believe to be 5 of the most believable and scary ghost videos on the internet. The North Horton Mine Ghost. The following video was uploaded to the channel Exploring Abandoned Mines. The person who runs the channel, Frank, explores these very creepy abandoned mines, nothing to do with finding ghosts. You can see from his channel that out of hundreds of videos, only 2 contain any of ghosts, but what one can say is what he does find in those 2 are very disturbing. In the first video, Frank is exploring the North Horton mine alone. He begins to feel more uneasy the further he ventures inside the mine. It soon becomes apparent that he may not be as alone as he thinks.
Tunnel here. I don't know why that one chain is swinging back there. Don't know if you can see that in the video or not.
And with the determination to explore the length of the mine, what he finds this time though is even more scary than the first encounter he had at the mine.
The Horton Tunnel. And there's the ore pass with all the cascading water, and what the fuck is that?
Number 4. Unseen Presence. A YouTuber who already knew that his house was haunted kept coming home to find that everything wasn't where he left it or the place could be completely trashed. He eventually decided that he was going to set up a camera to see what was really going on, and what he found is truly amazing.
Number 3. Not Alone. The following was filmed in a Malaysian hotel, and it's extremely disturbing. Starting off with some chairs are seen moving on their own, followed by a door slamming by an unseen force in an empty room. It is what happens next that is most crazy. The camera switches to a room with a woman sitting on her own. She begins to act extremely paranoid, and what can only be described as hell breaks loose for her seconds later, as you're about to see. Number 2. Room 209. The following video is surveillance footage from a hotel that received complaints of screaming and disturbance coming from one of the rooms on the 2nd floor, specifically room 209. The room was supposed to be empty at the time, creating a mystery and meaning the security team had to investigate. As the security approaches, you can hear the screaming more clear, and better make out how harrowing the screaming actually is, until finally the security managed to get the door open, but at the exact moment the screams come to a sudden stop. as if they hadn't even started. The security man enters to find the place completely trashed. And what's even more strange is a white mist is seen exiting at the same moment.
Amy, John's gonna enter the room real quick, just to check, make sure, see what's going on. Wait one. John? John, are you there? Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now, if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but...
Number 1. Joella Ghost Asylum. The following is a video from a YouTuber who I personally am a huge fan of, being Joella. I seriously recommend everyone goes to subscribe and check out his channel because honestly it's one of the best. So Joella is a popular YouTuber who makes both football, comedy and a large range of other videos. His content has nothing to do with ghost hunting or capturing spirits' presence. It was while he was filming a video in an abandoned mental asylum with another YouTuber, Elliot Crawford. As they enter the asylum, it becomes apparent that something is just off about it. Adding to this feeling, they already know that people have actually died in there. They eventually come to a room and decide to start recording for a video that they're going to put on Joe's channel. Well, they don't even begin to record before strange things start happening, as you're about to see. Despite this, they continue with the video and all is normal until around the end of the filming. They are interrupted by a voice coming directly from behind them. Now, this wouldn't normally be so scary, but it's made especially so by the fact that they should be the only ones in the building. At the time, they thought it was just kids and laughed it off.
85. Right, number 9. 3, 2, 1. Cheese! Easy. Hello? What the was that? It's kids. Well, what do we do here? Calyx and Gundigan. Oh, wait. Who's that then?
Seconds later though, another voice can be heard very clearly and it almost sounds as if whoever's speaking is deranged. Again, they laugh it off thinking it was kids playing tricks on them, but as Joe said, it might not even be kids that are playing pranks on them. Suddenly, some rocks are thrown violently across the room directly ahead of them from where the voice come from. There's also some other slamming sounds and the rocks were thrown with some real force, almost as if maliciously. They eventually decide to go and confront the kids and they find literally nothing.
Who's having the banter? Well, this is funny. Wait, imagine if it isn't even like... right, what we do... Alright, you're just vandalising now.
It's at this moment that it hits them that they were really alone, and you can see true fear come across their faces as it becomes apparent that there were no kids around or anywhere at all for that matter.
Is there anyone there? There's no one there. How did they run away so quickly? There's no one here, mate. There's no one here. Yeah, is it genuinely sounded like someone was banging on the door? You know that door that you shut at the entrance? Yeah. You know when we first came in, it sounded like someone was banging on that. 20 seconds after the last rock was thrown, we leave the building and there's no one to be seen.
Can't hear anything, yeah.
Like even now, like if it's kids, you would at least hear them like laughing or still. What? Like why is there no one here now?
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I wanted to say a massive thank you and shout out to blameitonjorge, who's the other narrator you can hear on this video. He's got a great channel which I really strongly recommend you go and watch because he really has got great content. So I wanted to say a massive thank you to him. If you have any suggestions then please leave them in the comments below for me. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.